And this is one area where you have an advantage over AI. AI can produce code. AI also understands natural language, which makes it easier for anybody to speak to AI to produce a certain piece of software. But then, of course, it's buggy, it needs to be maintained over time, it becomes complicated, and if it's being done by someone who doesn't really understand software development, it becomes tough. Who would they turn to? They would turn to someone who understands those technical tools that are being used to build the software and understands software development and can also relate seamlessly with other humans. So that's where the value is. There's been a lot of hype around AI recently, and several industries have been impacted by AI, either directly or indirectly. And the software development industry, tech industry, has not been safe from this. As a software developer, you must have seen several articles and videos saying that AI is going to take your job. Others may not sound so gloomy, but say that AI would only make developers even more productive. And that's where I sit. I don't think AI is going to replace developers. I believe AI is a tool that will make developers even more productive. But the existence of AI and its prevalence in society today causes a lot of shifts. It changes certain things that if you're not taking note of as a developer, then you will be eaten by AI, you will be replaced by AI, you'll be replaced by developers that use AI. So I think that shift is the value seen in developers is shifting. What used to make a developer valuable pre-AI would not necessarily make developers valuable post-AI in the current times we are. And I think the good news is that the way software developers can make themselves more valuable in the age of AI are timeless principles that have always made developers valuable in the industry. Just that they are going to be more pronounced now. For example, AI is very good at writing code, right? Junior developer level code. AI does write code that's quite buggy, that requires senior people to debug it, but AI is able to write code that works, can even build certain apps. If you're the type of developer that only knows how to code, then AI will just come and take your job away. Developers who use AI will take your job away. And software development itself is not just about writing code. Writing code, technical skills is one aspect of software development. The other aspect of software development has to do a lot with interacting with humans, has to do a lot with understanding the problem that needs to be solved, has a lot to do with soft skills. And it is these soft skills, I believe, that would make developers much more valuable in the age of AI. And these same soft skills have been what has always made developers more valuable than others. Think of any software developer that you look up to. You'll find out that one of the reasons why they are where they are and why you may be looking up to them is because of their soft skills. They were out there, they spoke about the things they were working on, and even though they would have a very good technical base and foundation, the reason why you even knew about them and follow them and look up to them, I believe, is most likely attributed to the soft skills they've been able to develop. And as a developer, if you're able to get and develop those same soft skills, you would remain valuable even with the advent of AI. I've written a document, a PDF, that talks about these timeless principles, these timeless skills that would make developers valuable in this age of AI. But like I said, They've always been the things that have made developers valuable. Just that now with AI, they're going to be even more prominent. And these are, of course, your technical skills. That's the first one. You need to be very good at what you do. Whatever area you choose to focus on, whatever technical area you choose to focus on as a developer, then you need to master it. You need to seek mastery in whatever technical aspect you are in. The good news is that AI can help you master these skills. There are lots of materials in whatever technical thing you want to learn out there, whether it's videos, articles, blogs, books that teach you these skills. So you need to still master these skills. But I argue in the document that you need to shift how you think about these skills. These skills are not all that matters in terms of bringing value as a developer. These technical skills should be something you just keep in your skill box. It's the other soft skills that help you amplify these technical skills you have. Because if you dwell on just the technical skills alone, then you'll be wiped out definitely by AI and developers that use AI. So improve your technical skills, master the technical skills, and see it as one skill in your skill box. Now, the other thing that I believe you need to learn or be aware of and develop skills in order to bring more value as a software developer in the age of AI is communication. The quality of any piece of software is determined by the quality of the communication patterns that produced that software. And in producing software developers are key components to that process. And what I mean by that is, if you have a team of developers who are very poor at communication, they are going to produce suboptimal software. They will not solve the problem they need to. So communication is key as a developer, and developers who can communicate better than others automatically bring more value than others. And communication is very simple. It just means being able to listen, being able to process what you heard, and being able to express and relay that information back to whoever you need to, whether it's your technical team members or non-technical team members. So improve your communication. Try and put yourself in positions whereby you get to know about the problem as directly as possible from the source that you can, and absorb it, process it, and jump on opportunities that put you in front of these experts or these non-technical people or these stakeholders, so that you're able to explain to them your understanding, or explain a design to them, or explain a certain component that you have built. That feedback you get, that's communication. It makes you a better developer because you understand the problem even more. Even with your team members, learn to be able to explain things in such a way that it gives them a good foundation, a very good understanding, right? Explain things as if you're explaining things to a 5-year-old, even with your technical team members, right? Because if you're able to communicate better, everybody has a better shared understanding. And with that shared understanding, it means you have something that matches what the stakeholders or the domain experts or the non-technical people have. And once you have that match and shared understanding with them, then you'll be able to produce software that would be exactly what they want. You'll be able to produce software that would be as good as if they had written it themselves. And this is one area where you have an advantage over AI. AI can produce code. AI also understands natural language, which makes it easier for anybody to speak to AI to produce a certain piece of software. But then, of course, it's buggy, it needs to be maintained over time, it becomes complicated, and if it's being done by someone who doesn't really understand software development, it becomes tough. Who would they turn to? They would turn to someone who understands those technical tools that are being used to build the software and understands software development and can also relate seamlessly with other humans. So that's where the value is in terms of communication. Now, the other skill, which I argue makes software developers more valuable in terms of the age of AI, is leadership skills. Your ability to take ownership, your ability to take on responsibility, and your ability to produce outcomes that involve working with others is an invaluable skill to have. It has always been a skill to have, and developers that have that skill have always been more valuable than those who don't. And with AI, I believe having leadership skills becomes even more important. AI is simply raising the bar. More is going to be expected of software and how software is produced and the kinds of problems that are being tackled. So people who have the leadership skills are able to understand this. They're able to come up with a plan and an approach to get things done. They're able to influence others. And these others are either technical people, software developers, or non-technical people, to arrive at an outcome. Right? So there are lots of ups and downs, but with your leadership skills, you're able to find ways to produce the outcomes regardless. So yes, we all can't be leaders, but if you have a leadership mentality, it makes you even a better team member, a better follower. So develop leadership skills. Take ownership of responsibilities that have to do with producing outcomes and not just writing code and, writing code for your user story or task, but they have to do with working with others, influencing others, whether technical or non-technical. That gives you leadership skills that make you more valuable. Now, the other ones I talk about are networking, giving back, and building a personal brand. You can download the PDF. I'll share a link in the description to learn more about that. But it just simply means putting yourself out there more, talking more to people in your industry, relating with them so that you become top of mind. They know about you. They know what you can do. Giving back by mentoring others, making it easier for others to learn the skills you have so that they all come up to the same level and you all grow together. If you're able to do that, people see you as the go-to person. And all these soft skills kind of point to you having a personal brand, which is what do people think about you when you're not there? Do they think about you as someone who has a good attitude, someone who's a problem solver, someone they can rely on, someone they can easily approach? All of that helps form your personal brand. You don't have to be someone dancing on TikTok or Instagram, but you have a brand even among your team members. You have a brand even within your company. You have a brand even among your peers in the industry. So you need to just be aware of that and kind of be deliberate in what you do. So you can read more from the PDF and download from the link in the description. Now, if you're watching this and you're getting any value out of it, I would really appreciate it if you can subscribe, like the video, add a comment if there's anything you feel I've missed that you believe also makes developers more valuable. Or if there's even anything you disagree with, put it in the comments. Share this video with others so it can spread. I would like to really get my subscriber numbers up. So don't just watch this video and click away. Please subscribe if you find this kind of content valuable. Thank you for watching.